Going on, everybody? Pro Trader Mike, just chilling at the end of the day. Going to give you a market wrapping update. A lot of things been going on in the markets, man. You've been getting shizzled, or you've been getting rizzled. What have you been making money, losing money? What's going on? My swing picks this morning held up. Let's head right over, say hello to the chat room, and then get right to the main screen. What's going on, Mojo Room? I'm doing my video in there. Got some stragglers, Odyssey, some guys going on. Let's see what the markets are doing. Markets start up, guys. I teach this in the Futures Boot Camp. Let me show you. Let's see. Futures Boot Camp. Where's that one? Well, this is what I teach. To look at the futures at night. If the futures are up over 50 points, it's real. It's real. That means they're probably going to stay up and continue all day, especially if they're up 70 and 100, which it was this morning. Let me show you. Shoot, and I post this every morning on my Twitter. Thank you, my new 100 followers. 57.6 thousand real followers. Now, I had some people going, Moj, your followers aren't real. So you know what I did? They have this thing called an audit report. So I took it yesterday. And I do. I have 56,005 real followers. 98.6 thumbs up on the Moj. A little jazzy jazz. So let's talk about the stock market, the crypto markets, and all the markets. So right now, the futures this morning, we came into the markets. I'll catch right up to those, no problem. Ta-da, there's some good trading right there over a period of 4 days. See, my associate on the thing said, listen, if someone's not showing you that they're really trading, you shouldn't follow them. I agree, dude. If you take a golf lesson and the guy doesn't hit the ball like flush, crazy, amazing, dude, like 100 times better than you, why would you want to take a lesson from him, dude? No one trades better than the Moj. Come take the lessons from the Moj. I'll coach you, show you what to do. Weekly cryptos. Ooh. Aquaman, Batman. Where's them futures, bro? So here's the picks on the VeChain, Tron, Scale, Renren, Cartesi, NKN, and Anchor. Just to name a few. Ethereum, Dash, Anchor, Ren, Cartesi, all my Mojo swing picks. Dude, where the hell's the futures, bro? I posted the futures this morning, and they were up 100. I must have done it in the Mojo room. Let's see here. This is today at 10. Good morning, Mojos. Yep. So right here, look, dude, futures up 114 on the Dow Jones, 17 on the S&P. That's significant. And 72 on the Nas. That means we're going over 100, over 20, and over 150 into maybe 200. We ain't going to go down. We ain't going down. No way, Jose. Let me give you a nice little recap what happened in the Mojo room, like if you were in the Mojo room and you were buying and selling with the Moj. So we got the Crex first play of the morning at $1.75. It's currently over 180, but it went over 2. SQQ we traded this morning. CLPS, great first trade right here, over $5, high 480. CLPS cruising over 480. We did a little shinings, a little this, a little that. He made one, what is that? USK. He made off $1,000. He made $76, $162 daily D, $76 daily P&L off $100. Nice. Well, then he increased it to 150. That's a 10% gain for the day for that trader. Mojo 635 right there. Mojo 595 right there. It's 958 for the day. That's all you need right there. Ringing that register early in the morning. 1131 is 13.6 on the NQ SQ combination. Got a little room calibration going on with halts in the room this morning. Some good halts. Peppy, good start of the week. $300. Good job, buddy. And we finished, look, up 219, 44, and 193, just like I mentioned this morning. Just like I mentioned. And we traded some good things. So let's jump to the present and see what's going on with the markets right now. So trading was pretty nice today. Crex 185 right now, high 215. Creative Realities. 30 million shares is quite significant. If they don't announce a private placement or like a stocks offering, it should continue higher. Otherwise, it's a pump and a dump. So right now, I don't think they indicated anything as far as an offering of stock or increasing the shares, because that's what usually they do. They create all the people are selling right now because they know they're getting all this stock, and they're creating this artificial shenanigans. See, it restructures debt to, and here it is right here. So this is what they're doing right here. See, the company right here, eliminating 3 liquidation of conversion of the company's promissory, increasing liquidity of 1 million available under blah blah blah. Oh, they're eliminating, reducing outstanding debt via conversion of the promissory note, and the weighted average on March 5th. Cool. It was back then in the day. So that's what you got to look for in this crazy market, because everything's hidden. They like to hide everything. Well, that's good coffee. Whew, that's good. All right, so let's see what's next on the list. Picked this one this morning, SBBP and APOP, but they didn't do good. This stock certainly went high. People got burned bad on this one today. Let's go to the 15-minute chart. So this one right here made an incredible move, and you lost all your money in your entire account. Now, this is the kind of stock that was mentioned in the MOJO Day Trading room. However, I don't need to show you my statements and my brokerage accounts for you to trade with me and believe that you could win as well. No matter who you are, except one person, and his name is Ross, is able to sure shot bet and win on this kind of trade. It halted right there at 770, Marubuzu top. Halted right there at 9. Halted right there at 13. Halted right there at 15. Halted, went up to 19. Now, who printed 19.95 in that 14 bar? Who printed this bar at 10? Because it quickly went from 19, and within a very quick period of time was right down to 15, and then fell all the way back down to 11. So anyone under 11 in this bar right here, probably not a lot of people got in that quick, maybe, made money. Everyone else was in on a ride and a roller coaster. And that's SCPS. I think there was another one called ANVS. No. Yeah, that one made a little bit of a move. And you could see what happens right here. So you could see how it makes a huge running up and pump, and then a huge running dump. So anyone who didn't get in below that circle, which is a majority of the move, everyone in that little face right there ain't happy. You're not happy, dude. Your dreadlocks are flowing, bro. You got a big mullet of craziness on the downside. And there are people that did trade and make money. I watched. Let's go right over here. Warrior. He traded that one today. Look, he made $58,000 on that one. ANVS right there. It was ANVS. It wasn't that SPCS, but same sort of thing. Just trading irresponsibility. Yeah, see, he's all into the disclaimers like I am. See, I got the Mojo disclaimers. You risk and lose money all the time. Everything I do is hypothetical and is on a simulator. He's all real. He used to be trading hundreds of thousands of dollars a day. Now he's between $8,000, 50 grand. Had a big losing streak. But look, my results aren't typical. Day trading's risky. He's got a little disclaimer down there. You know, he's getting very hibby-jibby. Ross, he's got 6,847 views, and it streamed only 5 hours ago. You know how many mine's gotten? 6. It's my bros. And me. I watch on another computer. Half of them are me and half of my other 3 regs. So Mojo don't have no audience. Just kidding. Mojo's good, but Mojo's not that big. He spends $500,000 a month on advertising. So if Mojo spent $6 million a year on advertising, I'd have 6,000 people watching me too. I better, right? He makes $40 million a year. Ross, plus 10 million trading. He makes $50 million a year, Ross. He does, but he loses a whole bunch, and he gets involved in situations that are way too risky for the team. Let me show you. So we traded this one today. Right here. See this stock right here? Let me see if I can, a little blip on it. Look how it went halting, 4 bars up. See if he speaks about it. See, here's what I was talking about. So here's that chart. And this was that circle. Everyone under the circle made money. Everyone above the circle lost. And then it came down, that one. So he bought right here. See these bars? He bought right here. And then called it out where he's putting the arrows in. So everyone else could come in, and he sold right there into that. That's what happened. That's how he makes his money. It's pretty crazy. Made $58,000. This was ANVS. He talks about his statements, how no one should, shouldn't follow no one that doesn't have. Here's the stock. Look at this. SCPS. This is the one we traded. See? He's trading it right here. Irresponsible, dude. Very, very bad to trade that kind of stock there. That's very, very irresponsible, dude, for a large group of people that could lose a lot of money. I guess he doesn't care because he spends so much money on advertising. But I care about my group, man. I'm not going to put that out as a pick because you're not going to be able to handle it. You'll lose money. And while you're losing money in that, there's another good one coming along. Yeah, can you believe Phil won the PGA? It's crazy, isn't it? What else is happening here with the news today? Anything you want to buy, sell, and hold today? I'll show you, man. Taking off on that plane right there. I'll show you what's going on. Yeah, isn't it crazy that people pick like Shiba Inu and all these coins that like already make a 1,000% move? They come down and they're like, okay, I'm getting in this coin right now. I'm like, dude, you already missed 1,000% move, dude. He's like, it's listed on Binance and it's listed on here and it may be listed on Coinbase one day. They're talking on Reddit. And I'm like, dude, that's why you're buying it? That's why you're buying a crypto coin? Because you hear it may be listed someday? Dude, Shiba Inu is not getting listed on any kind of exchanges anymore, dude. It already burned. You don't know anything about it. Shiba Inu is a meme community coin that is a nothing. It's a nothing. Shiba Inu is a meme coin that was like the Doge army came involved into. And after that, Vitalik Buterin, the guy who owns and built Ethereum, he owns half a Shiba Inu coin. When the developers and everybody were making Shiba Inu, they had to give him half of the coin. When it made its 1,000% move, when everyone, oh my gosh, around Saturday Night Live time, when Elon was on there saying it's going to the moon, he was worth $8 billion just on that one coin. And it was only listed on 2 exchanges. So what would you do if you looked in your crypto wallet and you had $8 billion of a coin that traded on an exchange that traded $1 million? You couldn't sell it. You would affect the exchange, affect the whole price of the coin. Irresponsible. You can't sell it. You can if you want, but there's just too much coin, $8 billion. So in order to get listed on an exchange, you got to give the exchange some Bitcoin or some coin. So Vitalik Buterin made a couple of phone calls and got listed on Binance and gave them probably 500 million SHIB out of his 8 billion. And KuCoin, another 500 billion. So now he had 7 billion left. Another 2 exchanges, 6 billion left. And then another 2 exchanges, 5 billion coins left. And then another 2 exchanges, 4 billion coins left. And he was able to sell them and get the billions of dollars out of that. And that's why Shiba Inu is down and no one's buying it. And all the selling came from him. It's like a pump and dump offering with the stocks. You got to know where the coin is. You got to know where the shares are. Who's holding them? What institutions? What whales? And their MO, their method of operandi when they have them and what they do. And I've been in this business for a long time, so I know more than the average guy. And I'm able to explain it to the average person just a little bit better. Dow's up 206 at 13,341,900. Hovering in up 204 points, currently at 34,410. Well, hovering above the 34,000 mark. There ain't no correction. Bitcoin dipped further. The market dips, goes right back up. You know why? Bitcoin's decentralized, not manipulated and controlled. The market, centralized, disgusting, and controlled. SPY up 50 points. Who the hell is buying the 50 stocks of the 500 stocks of the S&P 500? Who's buying these Dow Jones 30 stocks right here? That right here was at 260. Right there's double 100% gain. Who's buying that every day? Everyone's got COVID. No one's working. No one's got money. Everyone's buying houses. No one's going to be able to afford them. It's the same cycle over and over. QQQ up $5. Insane. Oh, SQQ came back from 14. Oh, from 9. Wow. It went to 9. I was going to open up right there at 11 and get in right there at 11. That would have been a good one. I traded it right back for a dime. But I'm done for the day. So I don't have to. I want it to stay down here, though. This is how I trade the futures with this, watching this level 2. I know right now, watch, the futures are going lower because I don't have to even look at them because I'm watching this level 2. Right now, it's going higher. I'll let you know. No, right now it's going lower. It's gonna when it goes to 22, which it's squeezing. This 3,000 on the bid, 1,600 on the ask, and they are printing blocks of 15,000 right there. It is moving lower. Your NQ futures. Now it's going into 22. Do you see that? I told you. Right now, boom, 22. NQ launch right there. So now you're looking good. You got 5,000 on the ask. You want to sell half because it's going to take a lot to burn through that 5,000. Probably going to head back down to 20. So just take it off the table and rebuy it back at 20. It's only 2,800 versus 6,000 now on the ask. See, it's going lower. I told you what it's going to be doing. Tick for tick, tick for tick in the futures. I don't have to look at the charts or what the NQ is doing, but I could tell you what it's doing because I'm trading this stock SQQ, which is the inverse of the Nasdaq. So when SQQ rises and goes through 1122, which it is, your NQ goes lower. When the 11, see, it's going lower. When it goes the other way, it goes higher. Tick for tick. I don't have to look at what the NQ futures are doing. I know they're going lower. And they may be near a point of 0, like 13,000 or 13,500 or 13,300 or 13,800, some even number that it's moving to right now. That's what's happening. 3:59, we got the closing bell now, and we're strong. It means futures are going to be red tonight. This has a range right here. What's going to happen is this tonight in the futures. Do you see how it went to 1109? You better settle down right here, dude. There you go. Go back to 21. 21 and close, right? Ding, 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 done. We closed. 21, 22, 23 range on the futures for tonight. So let me show you what's going to happen tonight. Tonight, 11:30 is the roof. So you got this box, right? This is where it is right now. This is 1320. This is 15. This is 10. And this is 09. So whatever peak those futures just went to on this 09, and it peaked up there, it should have a wick because it sucked everyone out. I feel like, damn, he knows what. How does he know what he's talking? He's not even looking at it. How does he know what he's talking about, right? So it created this wick like that, and this candle, and then made a red bar down. And when it broke this, it went here to 315. Then it shot right back to 320, and you got this triangle right here. And then tonight, 313.30 is like the bottom down here. So this is 1330. It's weak right now. So what's going to happen is tonight, in the last several nights, we did this where we trekked higher and then came back down. It's the opposite tonight because last night the futures were higher. Tonight, we trek down to that 1330. And it opens in the morning right here. where it closed at 1322. And then you have this, I don't think will happen again. And then she'll trek up right here in a triangle below. Like this one, triangled above. That's what's going to happen tonight. Futures are going to dip all the way back down. They're going to come all the way back up. Just like last night, they went all the way up and kept going, and then came all the way back down. It's 22 cross market. In the after hours, it's easy to trade the futures from now until 8 o'clock because the maximum that stock will move is 3 to 5 cents. There's nothing that can surprise me trading from when the futures open at 6 till 8 o'clock. And that's a solid 2 hours that I can make my money for the next day. I don't have to trade the following day. I could do it all by watching that level 2 on the Dash Trader Pro platform from 6 to 8 o'clock. And it's only going to move 3 cents in a tight zone. So I could watch how it gets strong and weak on the bid and then make my moves accordingly. Like right now, it's going higher. Okay? And that's what you do. In the morning, in the pre-market, that stock will be a 10-cent range or 15. It makes a much bigger move. And then during the day, you have your 50-cent range. So all you need to do is follow and move along, learn the MOJO system, the profit system with trading the futures. You come aboard and trade in my chat room, and I'll hook you up with a beautiful discount on that futures course. Be a life-changing phenomenon for you, and you can get to become a funded futures trader. That's right. No capital required. You trade on a simulator for 15 days with $50,000. You turn it into $53,000 without losing $2,000 and bringing it under 48, and you got a $50,000 funded account. The only thing that's going to cost you is a little bit of time and a little bit of money. That's it. There's no capital. You don't got to put up $5,000, $10,000, $20,000 to do trading anymore. Firms are looking for great traders to trade their capital. And if you trade on a simulator and prove it, they'll give it to you. And I've lined up MOJO with those particular firms. So come on aboard, check out MOJO Day Trading in my room, and keep it profitable, guys. Catch you on another show. Later.